continuing the trend of incredibly interesting what ifs. I'm not sure which part of this I'm at, how many I've recorded so far, but turned 18, thinking about doing conspiracy videos as well as conspiracy icebergs as another part of the content. Don't worry, I'm not going to get rid of my usual sense of content, but I also want to do that just to mix things up a little bit. It's something that I enjoy. I enjoy the what ifs, but it's nice to change things up so I don't get too repetitive and don't start hating it. Anyway, I turned 18 July 11th. My birthday passed, guys. I get the happy birthday solutions. And if you guys want to send me a birthday present and want to contribute to my brand new setup, which I am saving money for, I'm starting college August 26th. And I am looking for a job right now. But in the meantime, if you want to help me as well as the channel, you can subscribe. If you want a more hands-on approach, hit my PayPal inside the comment section, if you dare. That was cringy, okay? Don't blame me. That was cringy. I fully admit that was cringy. Anyway, PayPal inside the description if you want to. If not, you subscribing or watching my videos is enough for me. So let's get straight into this. This is what if Goku was in God of War. We're starting this off at God of War 3. Just to force my way up into the newer game. Start this one off right as Kratos is being plunged from the mountain of Olympus, arriving in Hades. But he's not alone. Goku's walking down a rock road, wondering where he is. Kratos grabs him, pulling him down to Hades with him. Goku's kind of panicking and wondering who the hell is this guy grabbing onto him. But he doesn't fly. You know why he doesn't fly? Plot convenience. They both make their way into the river of hell. The creatures begin purging Kratos. Goku quickly destroys any of the two creatures trying to touch him. They both make their way out of the river. Goku asks Kratos who he is. Kratos scoffs at him, says not to speak to him. Kratos is a cynical bastard, as we all know, incredibly angry, especially now at the gods, going on a killing spree. Goku decides to follow Kratos, who is really annoyed. Incredibly annoyed, actually. We all know that Kratos is a dick, and inside God of War, he's murdered countless humans and creatures. Well, basically, defenseless and non-threatening humans. He's kind of a dick, but I love Kratos. He's just the embodiment of rage for me. They've been walking their way through the underworld, with Kratos attacking all the creatures in front of him, eventually making their way up to Medusa. Kratos begins fighting Medusa, and he jumps out of the way while Goku is caught in Medusa's gaze. Kratos finally thinks good riddance. He doesn't have to deal with whoever the hell that was following him. Goku's hand begins turning to stone a little bit. Not realizing what happens, he forms a ki blast and decapitates Medusa, leaving a gaping, smoldering hole where her head used to be. Kratos is shocked at this. This isn't the power of a mortal. Is it possible that this person in front of him is a god? This doesn't really seem too likely, seeing as Kratos knows basically all of the gods. And he's never met this black-haired man. Nevertheless, Kratos readies his weapon, lunging at Goku. Goku grabs the blades of chaos. Well, Right now, they are the blades of well, they're the blades of exile. At the moment, Goku grabs them and flings them in opposite directions as Kratos comes in for a knee. Goku catches his knee and forces it to the ground. Goku tells Kratos that he's pretty strong. This angers Kratos with the anger that only a bald man can produce. He swings at Goku, connecting, causing Goku to budge a bit. Goku smiles and swings back, sending Kratos flying a little bit. Kratos continues jumping at Goku, trying to kill him. Goku fights back, seeing as this is nothing but a sparring match. Kratos gets more serious, enabling Spartan Rage, punching and kicking Goku, actually causing his mouth to bleed a little bit. Goku is obviously holding back, since realistically, Kratos doesn't really stand a chance against Goku. I love Kratos, I love Goku, but like this is just a solid fact based on feats. Two of them continue, Kratos being slowly worn down, and Goku being pretty excited that this pale bald man was able to keep up with him for so long. Telling Kratos that was fun. It says that if he wants to continue forward. Kratos picks up his weapons, licks his wounds, and begins running at Goku again. As many know, the definition of insanity is approaching a problem the same way every time and expecting different results. So, you can say that Kratos is insane. And they continue like that. Kratos continues running up to Goku. Goku continues to beat the shit out of Kratos until Kratos finally stops, realizing that this is getting him nowhere. But he is still very angry at Goku, seeing as he's looking down on him. He thinks of Goku as a god, seeing as this is the power that only a god can possess. And he has the nature of a god in Kratos' eyes. Looking down on Kratos while they were fighting, even holding back and not killing him immediately. And they continue their leisurely stroll through the underworld. And they fight. Well, Kratos fights for the most part. Goku picks off most of the stragglers before eventually making their way to Hades. Upon the arrival at Hades, Hades looks at Kratos, acknowledging his nephew, and also looking at Goku, asking who he is. Goku introduces himself. Hades doesn't care and tries to steal Goku's soul, but it doesn't budge, seeing as Goku practices ki. He's been practicing ki his whole life. He is adept at ki and mastering his soul, the power of his soul, so his soul does not budge, asking Goku exactly what he is. Goku doesn't really know how to answer this question. Kratos jumps at Hades and begins pummeling him. Hades' death scene is incredibly gruesome, to say the least. Anyway, after this, Kratos kills Hades, eventually taking Hades' claws and swings them at Goku. Goku grabs the claw and pushes it back at Kratos. Kratos tries to attack Goku again, and it does nothing. Kratos is beat down once again. That's the end of this part. If you guys want to see part 2, like, comment, subscribe. See you later. Anyway, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're at 889, which is basically 900, which is basically 1,000 subscribers. So, press the subscribe button so we can make it there. They look at me, they look at us like we're plebs because we have less than 1,000 subscribers. They don't recommend us. They don't even speak about us. I don't even pop up in people's recommend anymore. They're testing us. And I do not plan on failing this test. So I need you guys' help to not fail the test. So please hit that subscribe button. Would you kindly hit that subscribe button? All of my Bioshock fans would know that one. See you later.